you can still find yourself in a situation. So I'll tell you what else happened to me, okay? I was at a McDonald's. That's not even the joke, but okay. Already they're like, this is gonna be good. No. I was at a McDonald's by my house. The McDonald's by my house is actually a twofer. It's a McDonald's on the corner, and it's also a gas station. I got a big SUV. I knew it was gonna be a minute, so I said, let me go get some nuggets while I'm here. I walk into the McDonald's, and as I'm walking in, I couldn't help but notice this homeless family sitting right outside. Now, they didn't have a sign. They did not ask me for money, but you could just tell. You could just tell that this poor family is dealing with life. So I get inside and I said, you know what? I don't need anything to eat. I really don't. At this point, it's just a habit. I get to the register and I says, you know what, let me order some food for the family. They got kids with them. So I placed an order and the cashier's like, anything else? Actually, yes. Do you have wet naps? Excuse me? You know, wet naps to clean your hands? Sir, you're more than welcome to use the restroom. I'll give you the code. Here's the thing. It's not for me. It's for the homeless family that's right outside the door. I want to make sure that the little kids can clean their hands before they eat. This food that I just ordered is for them. And as we're talking, thank you. As we're talking, the manager at the McDonald's is listening in to our conversation. And she walks over and she's all nosy, right? She's like, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear the conversation. Did you just say that this food is for the family outside? Yeah, I hope that's okay. Oh no, it is definitely okay. Giving food to people who need food is definitely okay. However, what you just called them is not okay. What did I call them? You said homeless. 'Cause they are, look, shit. He's licking the window. Sir, you can't say that word anymore. It's considered offensive. Who complained? Okay, well, if I'm not supposed to say the word homeless anymore, what am I supposed to say instead of the word homeless? Sir, the new politically correct term is actually unhoused when describing someone in an unfortunate situation like that. You're kidding. No, sir, I'm not kidding. And please lower your voice. How do you want me to lower my voice when you're saying something so ridiculous? Well, sir, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution. Oh, Miami, I wanted to get ghetto. I wanted to get ghetto. Oh yeah, I wanted to go full Hialeah on them. Thank you for coming, Hialeah. So yeah, I wanted to go off on her, but I wanted to get ghetto, but I couldn't. Because that is the regular McDonald's I go to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get banned. The next one's far and Cass is a bitch, so I'm like, nah. So I looked at her and I said, okay, we're gonna play this game. Let's play this game. From now on, I'm no longer fat. According to you, I am now unexercised. I did, bro. She looked at me, she's like, don't be ridiculous. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, well, if you think it's ridiculous, then clearly you are part of the problem, not the solution. And I grabbed the food and I walked out. Now, second half of the story, I walk over to the family, okay? And I hand the bags of food to the mom. And the mom was so nice. She was just happy that someone thought of her and her kids. She got very emotional. She's like, I just want to say thank you. You have no idea what you're doing for us right now. This really means a lot. Thank you. And I had to ask the question. I said, are you okay? Yeah, I know what you thought. Look at some of you like, don't do it. Oh, I did it. That's why we're here. Watch. So I looked at her and I said, are you okay? And she was like, no, unfortunately, we're not okay. We're not. We've been homeless now for 4 days. And I was like, I don't know if you heard, but no, I didn't correct her. I didn't correct her because I'm not a dick. That's why I didn't correct her. That's what I mean, you guys. Even if you have good intentions nowadays, people can still take what you're saying or doing and twist it to make you look bad. There should be no consequences for being kind, for trying to help, for wanting to do the right thing, for caring. Unfortunately, we're so consumed by this word called liability that sometimes we forget to be a little human, and that's unfortunate. And I'm not trying to get on a soapbox about this. I'm just trying to let you know some of the things I report. The thing with me now is that after 27 years of being a comedian, every time I walk out the door, the light is officially on. In the sense that every time I leave my house, there is a slight chance I could make the news. For example, did Martin talk about how he fell off the stage earlier in the show? Okay, cool. For the home audience, Martin, he fell a while back, and he talked about it. I know you didn't see it, because your subscription only covers so much. Yeah. Go watch the first half on Prime. I think it's on Prime. You could just see it there, and then you come back here and check out the rest. So, long story short, we were doing a show in Phoenix, Arizona, and Martin accidentally fell off of a stage this high, and he broke his foot. Now, the incredible part about Martin is that he got up and on adrenaline, ran around, got back up on stage and performed, and then was taken to the hospital after he walked off stage. He is a professional. Seriously, that is a pro, much respect, because if it would have been me, if I would have fallen off the stage and the staff was like, what about the fans? Bye, Felicia. What do we tell them? Refund! But see, the difference is Martin had to tell you he fell for you to know he fell. And by the way, I saw the fall. He came out and just kind of, he tripped over a cord backstage, came through the curtain already, and then, Martin! Women in the front row were like, he fell for me. I'm glad you laughed. I said that last night and some guy was like, aw. I said, why aw? Well, that's your friend. Exactly. That's why I make fun of him. That is the mark of a true friendship, is being able to say real evil things about each other. Because you know you don't really mean it. Plus, you don't think that if I would have fallen off the stage instead of Martin, that he wouldn't have had a joke? You better believe he would have had a joke. He would have told people, I saw Fluffy bounce. Not to mention the fact that you know that'll make the news. I fall off the stage tonight, there'll be a van out in front in an hour. Yeah. We're standing here live in front of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, where authorities believe Fluffy lost control. Let's go to Tom, who's inside the venue, who could fill us in with more. That's right, Jim. I'm standing here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino inside the venue where apparently Fluffy took a spill. It is still uncertain as to what happened here tonight. We did have a chance to interview local authorities who had this to say. Damn! It is still uncertain if there was any problems with the stage. We did speak to security who had this to comment. I saw the whole damn thing, okay? Woo! Fluffy fell. He fell hard. I ain't seen that many white people cry since a Taylor Swift concert. It was bad. It was bad. And in Miami, are you kidding me? He hurt more Cubans than Castro. And that's how you get canceled. So, that's...